Case study of Amazon. Amazon is the biggest internet-based company in the world in terms of revenue. In 1994, when it first began selling books over the internet, Jeff Bezos had the notion that the best way to succeed online was to expand quickly and rapidly grow in size. Today, the business sells a wide variety of products ranging from books and groceries to houses made out of shipping containers. It is now a one-stop shop and has many goals for its future growth and development. Welcome to Money Magnets. In today's video, we are going to go over the beginning of Amazon and focus on some of the most significant turning points in the company's history. We'll also try to figure out why the company became so well known. So let's get started. Jeff Bezos started Amazon, or more accurately Amazon.com, in July of 2005. At the time, he ran a hedge fund on Wall Street. Amazon was meant to be called Cadabra at first, from abracadabra. But Bezos' lawyer told him that the magic reference might be a bit too hard for people to understand. Also, when people heard the name on the phone, they often heard cadaver, which was not ideal. So Bezos and Mackenzie Tuttle, who was his wife at the time, started registering domain names for their possible new business. Bezos quickly brought the domain names awake.com, browse.com, and bookmall.com. He also signed up for and kept the domain name relentless.com. If you type that into your browser right now, you'll be taken to Amazon.com. He looked through a dictionary for ideas and came across the word Amazon. Bezos thought this was perfect because he wanted his online store to be the biggest in the world, just like the Amazon is one of the biggest rivers in the world. This is the idea behind why Amazon is often called the store for everything. On November the 1st, 1994, Amazon.com was signed up. After settling on a name, the next question is what to sell. He knew at the time he wanted to start some kind of online store, but he didn't know what to sell. He chose books after some research. It wasn't too hard to find, package, and send them out. Amazon wasn't the first business to use this method to make money. Computer Literacy, a store in Silicon Valley, started selling its own products online as early as 1991. What made Amazon.com different was it was easier to use. From the beginning, it was based on the idea that online orders should be sent directly to the customer's address, no matter where they are in the world. We all know now that Amazon.com isn't just about books anymore. Bezos says that this has always been the plan. From the very beginning, he said that Amazon was more than just an online store that sold consumer goods. Bezos wanted the company to be a technology company whose main goal was to make it easier for people to do business online. So when did Amazon start selling things beside books? We've already seen that Amazon began by selling books online. At the time, this was a big deal, and Amazon.com was one of the few companies that could offer this level of convenience. After Bezos' first business plan was put into action, the company grew in 1998 to sell computer games and music. Around the same time, Amazon also bought other online bookstores in the UK and Germany to expand its business there. By the turn of the century, Amazon was selling consumer electronics, video games, software, items for home improvements, toys, games, and a lot more. Around the middle of the 2000s, Amazon started its Amazon Web Services, AWS. This new idea fit well with Bezos' original plan to make Amazon more of a tech company than just an online store. In 2006, Amazon added the Elastic Compute Cloud to its AWS lineup, EC2. Soon after, they launched their simple storage service, S3. If the company started offering digital services like EC2 and S3, it would make a lot more money. They still bring in most of Amazon's web services money today. In 2007, the first Kindle e-readers were shown to the public. These relatively cheap handheld tablets would give the ebook market a boost, and by 2012, the Kindle would make up about half of all sales of tablets that run on Android. Because of how well the Kindle did, Amazon Publishing, a service for publishing ebooks, came out in 2011. In the same year, Amazon said that it was selling more ebooks than printed books on its site. Since then, Amazon has kept growing and now offers a wide range of services. Some of these are shipping fresh food and delivering packages with drones. Amazon recently started doing business at their own airport. At the time it was started, many of Bezos' peers and other people who didn't agree with him had doubts about the way he planned to run the business. Some of the most angry people were financial journalists who often called the company Amazon.bomb to insult it. Many of them said that Amazon.com would lose out in the end to bookstores that had been around longer. even more so for those who had already started their own e-commerce sites. Even the fact that Amazon.com didn't start making money until the last 3 months of 2001 didn't help. But Bezos stayed strong and told his critics that they just didn't understand what the business could do. Bezos said that for Amazon to do well as an online store, it needed to get big fast, and grow it did. By December 1996, the company had a very impressive 180,000 customers. By October of the next year, this number had jumped to around 1 million registered accounts. In 1997, sales were about 148 million, which was a big jump from 1996, when they were only about 16 million. Amazon had been a private company up until this point, but Bezos soon realized that he would need more than just private investment to keep the company growing. So in 1997, Amazon.com went public and raised $54 million on the Nasdaq exchange, which was a big deal. Along with the cash, the company was able to fund its aggressive growth and acquisition strategy by selling shares. By 1998, Amazon had made a very impressive $600 million in sales. Bezos got a lot of attention when Amazon grew so fast in such a short amount of time. He was also chosen as the Person of the Year by Time magazine in 1999. Around the same time, Amazon launched its affiliate program, which is now very profitable. By joining the program, other businesses were able to promote Amazon's products for sale on their own website. The order would then be filled by Amazon, and the affiliate would get a commission. The program turned out to be a smart way to run a business. In 1996, there was only one associate. By the end of 1999, there were more than 350,000. Aside from being a kind of one-stop shop that almost everyone likes, Amazon has also taken advantage of new technologies to improve its efficiency and service to customers. Amazon isn't afraid to try out the new innovations in technology. They use AI to handle and process orders and hire people, and they also try out drones and robots for order fulfillment and delivery. But this method has been both good and bad. For example, a machine learning recruitment tool that the company used but didn't seem to be used in making the final decision turned out to be biased against certain groups of people when it came to software developers and other technical positions. As soon as a platform was found, Amazon stopped selling the product. Amazon has also set up automated ways to fire people as well as hire them. People have said that such systems make decisions without being able to take into account everything, like a person's personal life, etc. With software like Amazon's Anytime feedback tool, for instance, employees can either compliment or criticize their co-workers. This same software also keeps track of how well an employee does based on key performance indicators, KPIs, while taking customers' orders. Even though mistakes happen and are to be expected, Amazon has been criticized for how much pressure it seemed to be putting on some of its warehouse staff. There have even been rumors that employees can be fired automatically if their work isn't good enough. But it's important to know that Amazon completely denies that this is what they do. It is not true that all employees are fired by a computerized system. We would never fire an employee without first making sure that they had our full support, including extra training and coaching to help them get better. MIT Technology Review was told this by a representative from Amazon. Amazon has also been using more and more automated ways to make its fulfillment centers run more smoothly. For example, robots are now used to find and get items. But at least for now, humans are still an important part of Amazon's delivery service, especially when it comes to packing items and helping customers. In its early days, the main reason people liked Amazon was because it was so easy to use. A potential customer no longer had to go to a physical bookstore to find the book they wanted. At the time, being able to search for, choose, and buy a book from the comfort of your own home was a great new idea. On top of that, Amazon would send your orders right to your door within a few days. Even the fact that they started to sell more and more different things made it more appealing to more and more people. But what they were selling wasn't really the point. Like many other successful businesses, Amazon was successful because of the service they provided. This kept a lot of customers coming back, which led to big profits in the long run. The recommended product function was another new thing that Amazon did for its customers. Amazon was able to make even more money by offering other products to customers based on what they had already bought. Customer reviews of products also helped create a customer community that made the site and its goods more appealing to people who might want to buy them. Amazon has reached new heights in recent years, like becoming the second company in history to have a market cap of $1 trillion. Apple got there first, believe it or not. After saying it would build its second headquarters in New York and then changing its mind because of political pressure, Amazon would see record growth in 2020. During the pandemic, when many people were stuck at home, Amazon and other online stores had something of a field day. Amazon has been in business for more than 25 years, and the most big recent news is that Bezos will step down as CEO of the company in the fall of 2021. We don't know yet how the company will do without Bezos at the helm, but if the past is any indication, it will be a very successful one. That is, unless people really start to think that Amazon should be broken up. People say that only time will tell. Well, that's it for today, guys. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and get the latest update about the fresh and interesting content we keep on posting.